Okay, here we are in Westchester, New York, on a very nice soft day, sort of similar to a Dublin day here, I think. Previewing another sale at Clarke auction. This time it's on Sunday, October the 15th, with previews 2 days prior, 3 days prior, rather, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. Sorry about the noise from the car. We're going to start off with this wonderful marble fountain or bird bath. Came from a Long Island estate, and the doves on top, griffins, swans, beautifully carved. As is a bit on top, the birds missing a bit off the feathers, a bit glued. Slightly down here, but wonderfully executed, nice large size, so watch out for that one, get it ready for the winter. Okay, we're going to move indoors now. We have a great sale this time. Over 650 lots we've managed to put together. We have a lot of great female artists, both bronze and art. We also have a new art appraiser who will be previewing the art, so it gives me a bit of a break. I can concentrate more on this. Okay. Look at this beautiful pair of Louis XV style chairs. Ebonized frame, nice down-filled, wonderful fabric, sort of chinoiserie fabric. Nice colour combination there. Top here, we've lots of great porcelain, so Clarke NY to view them. We've this nice and large pair of Seb's bronze-mounted porcelain lamps. Nice colour pattern. And here, start off first of our female artists. This is by Imi Stores. I believe it's called 4 Horses and 4 Riders. Look at the size of this. Really super duper. I believe that's estimated 10 to 15,000. We're going to swing over here. In the mid-century, we have this Philip and Kelvin Laverne table, signed here. Sitting on top of it, another bronze by a female artist called Malvina Hoffman. This, I believe, is of Anna Pavlova. They were best of buddies, and it's quite a rare bronze, so we're glad to have that from a New Jersey estate. First of the mid-century, which we have a great load of again. This is a pair of chairs. They're chrome by a company called McKay. Really comfortable. Nice lines on, and nice little curl back feet on there. Here we have this, also in excellent condition, came from Guttenberg, New Jersey. Nice serpently front parquetry and marquetry inlay. Beautiful gilding on the bronze work there. Nice serpentine glass. Sitting on top of it, we have this Tiffany daffodil lamp. Beautiful base. Beautiful original patina. Beautiful shade on this. We're going to put more images online of it lit up so people can see the wonderful covers. It's all signed, fresh to the market. Now we have lots of Earth Day bronzes in the sale, but we also have this carpet / tapestry down here. Signed, I believe it's signed and titled in the back. Then these 2 little tables, I love these. These came from Bronxville. They're by Carl Chaffee. They're called slice tables, I believe. I'm sitting on a pair of, I believe they're called Jasper Morrison gentleman's chairs. I don't know how long you sit in them, you'd be a gentleman. Over here, this is a nice big large bronze. It's by an artist called Alexander Guillotin. Good large size. Nice original patina. Patina came from Greenwich, Connecticut, I believe. Okay, so we're going to go through here relatively slowly. We've got a nice selection of smalls. We also have a wonderful selection of African art. I think we have about 3 lots of it. This is 1 lot, all 4 in 1 lot. Below here, good for your Halloween decoration, a nice globe on stand. These are great patina, nice fun bronze or brasses with enamel by signed Pepe Mendoza. A lot of these sort of Staffordshire cows, porcelain. This is a collection of Coldport. It's a dessert service, really wonderful, full service, really nice. Next to it is a Derby, another little service. Okay, here we have a great selection of Russian lacquered and hand-painted boxes. I won't go through them all, there's over 20 of them, but look at the quality of this one, the size. Some of them are still in their presentation cases, so that's a nice lot if you're thinking of holidays or Christmas, so it's plenty of boxes there. Below here, this is Royal Copenhagen, a rare setting of 3. Back in the sale, because in actual fact we didn't see this little chip that was on one of them in the prior sale, so they're back in for that reason, in case anyone is wondering. Atop here, look at the 2 fellows here, look. Looks like they're getting ready for the Scottish-Irish rugby match tomorrow. They're with their patents and stuff to watch it in France, which we'll all be watching. Best of luck to them. Here we have more. These are Yadros. Lots of clocks in the sale that Kenny will go through this time. More of the porcelains, Vienna and Seb's. This little wedge with quite a rare small piece of porcelain. Down here we have this nice Chinese pattern giltwood Tiffany frame. We've got some mice in there. Below here we've got a nice blue vase, some art glass vases there. Moving right along, look at this for an Imari pattern bronze mounted centerpiece. Absolutely beautiful. Comes with the 2 candelabra. Then we have KPM and Dresden. Nice little grouping here. This is really beautiful. This is Crown Derby. I have never seen it with the enameling on it. Really wonderful. Look at the colouring on that. Look at the faces. Below here we got more frames, IBM. This piece of Rookwood has a lot of interest in it. Once again, clarkeny.com to get the artist herself. Beautiful bronze centerpiece here. Nice gilding, nice size, nice cut glass. Over here, once again, with really wonderful bronze work. Came from a Locust Valley ice bucket. Below here we got bronzes. Kenny will be going through the clocks, so we won't get into them. This bronze of the Archer is by Otto Schmidt, a German artist from Göteborg. This is a fountain on a good side, but nice patinas by an artist called Uric. Behind here we have 3 large Erte bronzes, came from Stamford. Once again, we'll just give a quick look up here to get an idea of the pairs of lamps that we have. Sort of James Mond style, cut glass urn form. A swing back in here. A lot of these continental Meissen style porcelains. We've got Royal Worcester, we have baseballs. These are probably old Paris porcelain. These 2 are Royal Copenhagen, nice with the silver overlay, good large size. Here we have Bohemian glass, more candelabra, more clocks, Minton, Parian porcelain. This is one grouping, one lot of Moorcroft. One of 2 lots we have in the sale. So clarkeny.com, look at the other lot, has about 20 pieces. Look, all these clocks at the bottom. Kenny will get into those. Okay, we're going to swing around. And from Ossining, New York, a person who has a collection of, I suppose, California redwood slab tops. This was a table, but we have also lots and lots of tops in the sale. So we have this table, top that, probably Handel or B&G, nice arts and crafts lamp. Here, used to be very desirable, these Venetian style, nice with the gilding decoration, block front. Nice and large size here, signed, don't know if they're signed, but I think they're signed Pepe Mendoza. Here, a very large by Charles Guy, came from the Locust Valley. We have lots of furniture, some repairs on it, but it is very decorative and very nice, but be reminded there are some repairs. Here we have this, a lot of interest in this sort of malachite finish with the chrome base on it. It's by Harvey Prober. Atop this, I'm going to cheat and look at the name on this, a pair of beautiful lamps by John Richard. Really nice quality and wonderful shades. We have a pair of giltwood mirrors, signed on the back, I believe, Salon de Paris. Moving along, this is a rare pair of chairs. You're going to have to go to Clarke NY, I forgot to remember those when I came in. But they are. Here we have a pair of Ames swivel chairs. Nice, wonderful quality with the chrome arms. Here we have this Art Deco desk, ebonized with a nice, I suppose you'd call it, kidney-shaped top. We have quite a few mounts, fish mounts or faux mounts in shadow box. I'm going to go around here to show you this cabinet. We have a pair of these. We're selling them individually, but they are really super, sort of nearly like Gio Ponti. Or look at the grain and the wood on top of that. Look at the interior. I mean, absolutely wonderful. They close perfectly, nice bronze little handles. Wonderful condition, wonderful grain with the enameled white front. And here on top, from Locust Valley, look at the size of these Girondelles, the best of quality. This one seems to be all there. This one has a few issues, slightly bending, but we're missing the glass, some of the glass finials, easily accessed, but just look at the size of those. Against the wall here, Paul Evans disc bar, signed and dated. Look at the size of this, it is rare. With the interior there, all original. I believe it was purchased in Doyle in the 80s. This, I believe, is 20 to 30,000 estimate, but I suppose the expression is find another one. We have some more Evans in the sale, so let's just look at the size of that. All original patina. It looks like it's in wonderful, wonderful shape, so we're looking forward to see what that does. Below here, George Nelson slatted bench. Like after Eero Arneo, Eero, egg chair, marble pedestals, Venetian mirrors. This is a nice French Empire bronze mounted commode, not the in at the moment, but the best of quality, really nice. So now's the time to buy it at the right price. On top of that, these are both signed Barbidien. and they have the foundry marks on them. Nice big large size. I'm going to swing right up here. We have this 19th century, look at the burl wood on this secretary bookcase. Really nice, nice original, beautiful patina on the grain. Here we've Italian commodes, and behind that, this came from Gothenburg. This is really, really super. Look at this 4-panel screen. Wonderful decoration, and you can see the age on it, and it's really, really great. Okay, we're going to move up here slowly with lots of clocks. Once again, watch any clock person be on this sale. Kenny will be talking about them. 3 chandeliers here. Look at this one with the nice fruit, nice thick bronze. Hurricane chandelier seems to be all there. Here we have a nice Empire style one. I'm going to swing you up here. I know it's difficult for you to get around, Steve. We got this mid-century style table, Italian decorations. You can stay over there, and from a distance, we have this wonderful grain with the bow front and banding. English, I believe, 19th century sideboard. Another pair of candelabra, really great quality. Not the most desirable stuff these days. It was hard to get years ago, but great quality, great patina, nice big size. Plenty of mirrors. Below here, I won't miss this, because it's pretty nice little Georgian bow front commode. A petite commode, we'll call it. Nice 2/3 drawer with display feet. And here, I believe this is a Philadelphia highboy. Look at the bonnet top. A bit skimmed, I would say, in the finish, but this came from Gothenburg, so it's nice to have. Plenty of carpets, Kenny will get to. More American Sheraton style commodes. We have a pair of these from Locust. Really big size, great bronze with great patina, ready to go. A pair of these chairs came from New Rochelle with the dog heads on the Victorian. What's interesting is they swivel. And one of my favorite things in the sale, just get your beadies on this, as we would say in English slang. Look at the cobalt center. This is probably Russian, but the bronze work is just the best. Look at the gilding on that and the glass in the center. I mean, as you like it. I believe that's only estimated 1,015 from the same estate. People obviously like their quality chandeliers. We have this one ebonized and gilt. We've copper pots. These tables are by Christopher Guy. We have a pair of these sitting on top, another pair of cherub candelabras. Moving right along, we have pairs of chairs. This table here is by Cedric Hartman. Nice little stone top table, came from the same estate as the Paul Evans disc bar over there. Nice little work table over there. Telescope, I'm sure Kenny will get to. Pairs of leather chairs. Nice little coffee table by Maguire. Sitting on top of it, quite a large patinated bronze by Redder. Nice with the green patina. We have Murano lamps. We're going to swing over here. We have mid-century tables. This cast plaster is by Penelope Jenks, and it's of Eleanor Roosevelt. Also came from the Gothenburg, New Jersey estate. We have little Louis XV1's demi-lune settee there, selling separately to the pair of chairs. This is a wonderful pair of demi-lune Adam style. Just look at the work on the top of this, and we have a pair of satin wood with the nice hand painting on it. Moving right up here, this pair of armchairs, very comfy. Oh yeah! These are by Christopher Guy. Came from Locust Valley, a lot by Christopher Guy, and you got your little friendly dog there. He's called a growler, I believe. Look, he's seen better years, but I think he's been chasing sheep and stuff. Okay, here's the second of those cabinets. I sort of put after Gio Ponti because it has that look, the grain and the wood. Top that large bronze by Moirot, Mathurin Moirot. Here, look at this large bronze. Just get an idea of the size from me. Hunter with hounds, and here, this was purchased at Stickley years ago in the city. Nice that it has the desk, but look at the great patina. I believe it's a library table. It's got 3 drawers. Nice patina, a pair of hippopotamus lamps here. This has just got signed St. Paul, but it's a really great quality bronze. So anyone's doing their little bit of research, a pair of mid-century lamps on top there. These chairs here, we have 3 of them, are originally from the Oriental Express. So good to have in your library when you want to blarney up a bit of story about where you were and stuff. Here we have a nice pair of carved giltwood bergères. Once again, very comfortable. Plenty of nice Edwardian furniture in the sale. Lots of used furniture. This table and chairs I took in used to be as hot as hell, but not so much now. But I love the chairs so much. I thought it was a great set, the table, and 8 chairs, nicely carved. Here we have this 19th century bookcase. I think it comes in 3 pieces on top, 3 pieces on the bottom. Here to sell, no reserve. Years ago you would have gone bananas for this and paid a fortune for it, but whatever you want this time. Okay, over here we have a pair of these, Italian style. Really great gilding on them. I love these, the fact that there's a pair and they're good shape. I believe this lifts off. More mid-century lighting. We have this bronze chandelier, came from Locust Valley, where all the good chandeliers came, ebonized and bronze. We have this table here. Look at the inlay on the top of that, sort of pietra dura. And a swing down, we have this carved. Let me cheat and read what it is. It's a Abbasser tops, La Mercy. And it's sitting atop another one of these slab tables. Look at the grain of this table here. Beautiful with the metal base on it. Getting towards the finish line. We have a set of 6 of these chairs here. Chinoiserie decorated. Whoever bought, I believe, 12 in the last sale, you can add these to it. We have this nice mahogany bookcase on stand. We have lots of clocks, once again, Kenny Bunting. We have lots of sideboards in this sale. Mid-century table here. We have 2 19th century partners desks. It's buried under the rugs here, but nice. These used to be so desirable. So if you're going to look for one, now is the time to buy it. We have this lamp here. It's all original. It's an oil lamp originally. Over there we got another American chest. We have the knight's armor there. Nice demi-lune furniture here. And here, speaking of Paul Evans, we have this dining room table. Comes with 2 demi-lune bases, but the color is absolutely super duper on this table. So look it up at clarkeny.com if you want to see these 2 demi-lune pedestals, nice glass top. These 12 chairs or 8, whatever we have, ghost chairs, sit very well around it because it lets you see the base on it. Looking at the back there, we got vanities, we've got screens, we got more mid-century lighting. We got a set of 8 of these white painted French chairs. Now look at this. I believe this is Bradley and Hubbard. Could not find a signature, but I didn't spend all day looking either. Nice big large, probably Bradley and Hubbard. We have this nice skeleton form one. Came from New Rochelle. And lastly, we're going to swing over here quickly just to show you a few more items. Lots of Royal Worcester, lots of Wedgwood, lots of Rookwood, lots of Moorcroft, lots of Moser, lots of Steuben. We have lots of Van Briggle, English porcelain, and we have these little collection of cribs. And with that, I'm going to give it a quick look around, see what I missed. I'm sure I missed something, so you'll have to go to clarkeny.com, check it all out. It's a great sale. You can come anytime you want. It's all set up, ready to go. We're now looking for consignments for December. And without further ado, I'm going to say good luck. Hopefully see you here. Sale is October 15th. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the October 15th auction preview video of Asian Arts. We'll begin here with this wonderful Japanese Meiji bronze vase with an applied dragon. Really quite beautiful, from a New Rochelle estate. We have a single signed Chinese silver candlestick. You can see here with the dragon decoration and the floral motif to the base. Really quite nice at $300 to $500. Again, from our New Rochelle estate, we have this really wonderful mixed metal Japanese bronze tray with a little tag on the back from when it was purchased, but really quite beautiful. Another piece of Japanese mixed metal. This is a teapot, and you can see that there are fish to the body of the vessel. Really quite nice. Again, from our New Rochelle estate, where a lot of our Asian arts came from for this sale. This is a tripod sensor that came in one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. The nice lion's head and or food dog head and ring handles, and it is signed to the underside. Chinese blue and white vase with a landscape motif. Again, really quite nice, from one of our appraisal days, signed on the underside with this 4-character mark. 2 Chinese silver goblets, each are allotted individually. So this one is at $600 to $900, really ornately decorated. And then we also have this second one, again with a kind of genre scene to the bowl. One of the stars of our Asian art selection is this Edward Farmer silver mounted jade bowl. It has been repurposed into an inkwell, so it does have this little opening here, and there's a carved jade plaque and an amethyst finial. It is signed to the underside, and this is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. We have an enamel decorated Chinese water coupe of peach blossoms at $300 to $500. One of my favorite lots in the sale is this silver mixed metal pendant. Really quite nice. And here's Tengu, and he's in flight with a rider. Really interesting piece, beautifully done. Even the underside is beautiful. Japanese mixed metal pillbox. It is signed. So we have this nice figural scene to the lid. And then if you look at the back side, there's a little signature. We have this woven box, again Japanese, with a gilt decorated scene, still life. Again from our New Rochelle estate at $300 to $500. We have from a New York City estate, we have this pair of Blanc de Chine or Dehua figures on animals or riders on animals' backs with these nice fitted wood stands at $300 to $500. We have this celadon or king bow vase, ruffled edge, figural handles, pair of blue and white vases with dragons, $300 to $500. Really quite nice, again from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. You can look at the underside, so this deep recessed area. From a Greenwich estate, we have this cabinet vase, Chinese Fami rose with figural depictions. Lidded box, so this is a carved green stone with a jade plaque to the lid, and then this turquoise figure of a wolf or a fox, and the turquoise carved feet. This is russet jade, so it's a libation cup. So really quite nice with the animals or the mythological beast. We have this Buddha, so seated Buddha on double lotus base. You can see some remnants of paint on the underside of the crown. From a New Rochelle estate, we have this carved Rui plaque, jade on this carved carnelian and jade necklace with the interlocked rings at $300 to $500. Chinese blue and white vase, celadon vase with blue and white decoration, $300 to $500. Jade plaque on this wonderful fitted carved wood stand, and this is at $500 to $700. We have this small agate carving. So really quite interesting. It's small in size, but it has these two doors that open, and there's a little figure inside. And the underside is also carved. Great utilization of the color variations. We have this 14 karat gold mounted carved jade plaque, Chinese with diamond baguettes. This is another carved jade snuff bottle with russet skin. So you can see there's a tiger on this side, and then a nice seated figure here. From a Mamaroneck estate, we have this Japanese bronze, Meiji bronze with a spider, signed to the underside at $400 to $600. From a Gutenberg, New Jersey estate, we have this Chinese blue and white dragon vase. Nice age to it, nice form, really quite attractive, $300 to $500. From New Rochelle, we have this carved cinnabar vase with handles, chrysanthemum design. Two Chinese rank badges here, so embroidered rank badges with waves and clouds. This lamp here is one of a pair, so it is a bronze-mounted Chinese cloisonne vase. Really quite attractive at $400 to $600. Two Chinese enamel-decorated pieces here, so we have this small lotus or chrysanthemum bowl, and then this enamel-decorated vessel. So there's like a teapot inside. This comes out. So interesting. That's again from New Rochelle. One of pair of lamps, so Chinese Fami rose lamps mounted as vases mounted as lamps. They have been drilled, but they're attractive. We have this came in from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. This is a cinnabar lidded box, but it's a double hump camel. So it does open, just stuck, I'm sure because of the chain of weather, but really quite nice at $300 to $500. Again, this is one of a pair, so these are glazed ducks. So really quite nice, large in size. This is from a Larchmont estate, so we have this sang de boeuf lamp, or vase mounted as a lamp. There are pictures on the website of the underside. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, again, we have this Chinese Fami Rose plaque. It does come with this certificate. I just taped it on the front. You can see here it is signed. So really quite nice. And then getting into some Japanese prints, we have, these are each lotted individually from separate estates, but these are Hiroshi Yoshida, 2 separate scenes, so both Japanese woodblock prints, and quite nice. 2 Chinese blue and white plaques from the same estate, again in New Rochelle. This is a landscape scene, and then we have birds and flowers, each are signed. This is a Benji Asada Japanese wood block print with a pagoda from a Norwalk estate at 300 to 500. Then we get into some larger items. This is the Japanese fishbowl, so nice enamel decoration. And this is from a Glen Cove estate. This is one of a pair. So these are Japanese monumental enamel decorated lidded urns with foo dog finials. The foo dogs are great if you just want to come in here and get a shot of all the color variations. They have this nice spotting, the outstretched tongue. There are some condition issues, but they're really quite nice. And this pair is estimated at 800 to 1200. And this is one of 2 Chinese blue and white fish bowls. So one is slightly larger than the second. So it's a near matched pair. But those 2 are together at 500 to 700. And here we have a nice large Chinese bowl, so with phoenix and dragon decoration to the exterior, and then on the interior of the bowl, there's this nice phoenix depiction. And then we will end here again from a Larchmont estate. We have this wonderful Chinese cloisonne dragon vase. So this is 20th century, nice and decorative, estimated at 300 to 500. And that wraps it up for our Asian art selection. We hope to see you on October 15th.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to share once again with you our upcoming rugs for our exciting Spooktacular October auction. The very first rug I'm going to share with you today is right here. Now, this beautiful serape carpet is quite intriguing. Now, the most common colors are brownish red, light and dark pink, light and dark blue, greens, yellows, and ivory can all be found throughout serapes. However, blue and ivory are normally added in order to create a contrast here. And as you see, there's a beautiful contrast. Excellent carpet, great weave. All right, and here we have a vintage and finely hand-knotted silk carpet, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, this carpet is silk. But what I love about this carpet most is this absolutely beautiful green field, and then the hints of blue scattered throughout. Well executed. Next up is a carpet with a lot of character. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a beautifully, nicely sized, hand-knotted carpet. Great pattern here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's an absolutely delightful carpet, ladies and gentlemen, with a central medallion. I truly like the size of this carpet, and I love the fact that there's a beautiful moss green here in the corners. Very lovely. Here's a lovely vintage carpet here, ladies and gentlemen, finely knotted by hand with great pattern and an urn spewing flowers into a nice open field. Be sure to check out the photographs of this carpet online, lot number 381. It's quite special. And what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? By God, just look at all of these fine, handily knotted rugs. And I can't wait to have them in your home. And they could be on October 15th here at Clarke Auction Gallery. It's beginning at 10 a.m. Happy bidding. All right, and here's a spectacular runner because it's a tribal runner, ladies and gentlemen. Very beautiful and interesting pattern here. I absolutely love that off-white cream color. Truly makes this runner pop. Here's a great rug with beautiful colors and good age to it. Excellent knotting. And here we have a spectacular Kashan rug. Now, Kashan rugs date back to the 16th century. These early Kashan rugs were characterized by their fine weave, high knot density, and intricate patterns, as well as motifs. This carried out up to the present day. Here's a fine vintage hand-woven rug, ladies and gentlemen. I love the color scheme here. Very intriguing, has a very almost washed look to it. Beautiful teals and greens and blues come together to create an exquisite palette, a desirable color for every person. And for the final rug is this lovely vintage rug, ladies and gentlemen. This again is a wonderful hand-knotted carpet, just beautiful, good age. I like the pink and the yellow. It's very playful and blue speckled throughout. Well, here I am again, this time not with carpets, but with all of our amazing clocks in this upcoming October 15th auction. The very first clock I'd like to share with you is a truly spectacular French clock. Just look at the sheer monumental size of this clock, with a central, well-executed bronze cherub perched atop this beautifully gilt case amongst a pair of birds. A magnificent timepiece. Here I have an antique terracotta, beautiful figural, 3 Graces clock, ladies and gentlemen. This is a wonderful timepiece. I love it. I thought I'd share it with you. Special indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have far too many clocks to share with you, but just take a look at this shelf. I've got everything in here, from garniture sets to gilt bronze clocks to corniche cased carriage clocks. Everything that you could want. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now this is a very special clock here. Now this is a potential Simon Willard grandfather clock. By Consignor Providence, this clock was executed by the truly legendary clockmaker Simon Willard of Roxbury and Grafton, Massachusetts. Now he is best known for creating the 8-day patent, better known as the gallery or banjo clock. But with that said, I'm leaving this up to all of our experts out there to determine if this is a Simon Willard clock. Next, I have a beautiful classic mahogany cased grandfather clock. And just beside that grandfather clock, what do I have? 2 antique French grandfather clocks. These are quite well executed, and it's 2 clocks, 1 money. This is truly an auction for all of our horologists out there. This next clock, ladies and gentlemen, is quite important. Why is that? Because it's an antique shelf clock executed by the legendary horologist Aaron Willard, a true pioneer of American history. He worked extensively in Roxbury, Massachusetts, and introduced the first economically accessible timepieces in the United States of America. This is truly a clock for the ages as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you a beautiful mahogany case grandfather clock with 5 tubes. Just look at this dial here. Gilt, silvered, beautiful, absolutely exquisite. Here's a beautiful calendar clock. Absolutely exquisite. As you see here, you have the day of the week and the month. Obviously, in the time, executed by Seth Thomas. Last but certainly not least is this grouping of clocks here, comprised of a Scottish clock from Glasgow, Scotland, and a beautiful Irish clock hailing from Dublin. Now, why are these clocks so intriguing, and why are they being sold together? To make it interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because there's going to be what will surely be an exciting rugby match taking place in France, featuring Ireland versus Scotland in this rugby tournament. And what a great way to celebrate an Irish victory over Scotland by having these 2 clocks in your home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's a wonderful section that I'd like to share with you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Coins, watches, paper money, and some choice clocks. All right, let's start off over here, ladies and gentlemen, with this beautiful selection of pocket watches. We have ladies' pocket watches, men's pocket watches, and a beautiful Marie Tissot skeletonized pocket watch executed in stainless. Very lovely. What do I have here? Ladies vintage platinum watch, diamond accented, 14 karat gold brooch watch, beautiful stainless omega. And over here, this is a very fascinating cuff watch executed in 14 karat gold. We have the American Eagle and we also have the Mexican Eagle. That's right, both state eagles here, ladies and gentlemen, on one watch. Very intriguing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very lovely classic Movado watch here in gold on a bracelet. Here we have another beautiful ladies gold bracelet watch with a mosaic opal dial and a diamond accented surround. Over here we have a very intriguing Swiss watch. Beautiful gold Swiss watch, vintage. Now we have an interesting redialed omega with diamond accents added to the dial on an aftermarket 14 karat white gold band. Two-piece strap there, 14 karat aftermarket. Classic Baume & Mercier, 14 karat gold. Moving over here to my beautiful new watch box, we have a spectacular triple date Baume & Mercier watch executed in stainless. Very beautiful. Directly next to that, spectacular vintage Breitling. Next to that, beautiful vintage stainless omega. And directly next to that is a beautiful ladies tankard by Cartier executed in stainless. Moving along, we have an excellent Rolex Explorer, ladies and gentlemen, with box and papers. Really lovely here, great condition on this watch. Now for the second auction in a row, I am very lucky and very fortunate to offer you yet again another Breguet, ladies and gentlemen. This Breguet is executed in 18 karat yellow gold with an absolutely exquisite machined dial. This dial is one for the ages. Be sure to read about it. There's many articles written about this and the process because it was very difficult to create that dial. Now, the first clock I'd like to share with you is this beautiful Cartier clock that unfortunately had a bit of an accident, but that's okay. I won't blame the owner. Beautiful rose quartz bezel here, or remnants of. Excellent clock, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we're moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, to two absolutely spectacular Cartier desk clocks. That's right, these are the Ni Plus Ultra of Cartier clocks. This beautiful clock features, obviously, a clock. On the obverse and on the reverse, a barometer. Spectacular. Beautiful base here. Next up, we have an exquisite rock crystal Cartier clock. Beautiful diamond accented hands. This is truly a masterpiece. And be sure to read my descriptions. I put a lot of effort into these and took a number of photographs. Moving right along to the final clock is this absolutely beautiful French carriage clock in a corniche case. It is a repeater, ladies and gentlemen, and it's retailed by Black Star and Frost out of New York. Beautiful piece. All right, jumping to a different category now. I have three national notes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a $10 and a $20 from Allentown, PA. And then I have a national note from Bronxville, New York. I love Bronxville, I reside there. That's a great note. Moving along, I have a beautiful Russian 10 ruble gold coin here. I do have a nice description there on that. I have an American Indian head. And then here, I have two English sovereigns. I couldn't potentially have an auction without a Japanese sword. That's right, beautiful signed Wagasashi blade here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely exquisite, beautifully lacquered saya. Actually a nice handle as well. I'd like to share with you this beautiful telescope hailing from Birmingham, England, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, this is an exquisite piece. Just take a look at the sheer magnitude of the size of this. And this beautiful wood stand What a great piece to have next to your window in your home. Every decorator should be all over that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for me. I look forward to seeing each and every single one of you here at Clarke Auction Gallery on October 15th, beginning at 10 a.m. And be sure to view our website, clarkeny.com, to view all of our amazing and spectacular items. I look forward to seeing you, and happy bidding.
Hi, welcome to Clarke Auction's October 15th Fine Art Preview. I'm Peter Schweller, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the highlights of our auction. We're first going to start with a Joan Miro print, and it's entitled Interior at Night, done in 1969. The interesting thing about this lithograph, it's actually done on a textured wallpaper. It comes from a Larchmont collection, and we have an estimate of $10,000 to $15,000. Next, above that, we have a Paul Augustine Azapiri, probably done in the 50s, and it's of a small boy with a hat, and that is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. And the interesting thing about the artist, he also has a museum dedicated in Japan to him. We next move to two Chagalls. The first of the Chagalls is Summer's Night, done in '73, and this has an estimate of $1,500 to $2,500. The Chagall above is Little Peasants 2, done in '68. It's number 19 of 15 with an estimate of $6,000 to $9,000. Next, we move on to this wonderful interior of a woman at a mirror by Jacques Shapiro. It's a fabulous array of colors in the skirt of the woman, and this is $8,000 to $12,000. Next, we move on above to a Stefan Danos. This is the Bus Stop, done in 1949. He was an illustrator and did several covers of the Saturday Evening Post, and this is estimated $1,000 to $1,500. Below that, we have a George Bellin, born in Russia, and he studied in Paris and worked in New York. And this has an interesting frame by Newcomb and Macklin. Comes from a Larchmont collection, and it's estimated $1,000 to $1,500. We now move up to an Israeli artist, Yovan Simon. He was German born, but then emigrated to Israel and worked in Paris as well as New York and did murals. This estimate on this work is $2,000 to $3,000. Below that, we have a Mexican fighting cock by the American abstract artist Vasil Vitakil, and this was done in 1963. He was a prominent teacher at the Students' League and taught everyone from Rauschenberg, Twomby, and de Kooning, and this is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. We now move over to a Circle of George Gower, an old master from the period of Elizabeth I, and this is an interesting picture for the allegorical elements around the head of the figure. And it's interesting, some of these translate as "no one is happy on every side" is one of the inscriptions. And this has an estimate of $3,000 to $5,000. We now move across the way to this fabulous Frank Stella. This was done in 1971. It's signed and dated. It's number 56 of 58. And this has an estimate of $10,000 to $15,000. Now, this picture up here is by Charles Neal, a British artist, and it's one of two, and you get 2 for 1 at 1 to 1.5 estimate. Next, we move on to a pair of New York scenes by Johan Bertelsen. We have 4 in the lot, 4 actually in the sale, but 2 here. And then we now move down to a woman below by Gustave Jean Jacquet. And this is a lovely portrait of a woman. It's estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Now we're moving above, where we've got an André Guisson, which is an American impressionist, and he moved to France. Originally he had a Gustafsson was his name, but changed it to Guisson, and this is estimated $1,000 to $1,500. This fabulous work now that we're looking at is by Myron Barlow, and this picture is called A Cup of Coffee and was exhibited at the Paris Salons in 1907. And he the artist looked at Vermeer and was very much interested in the stillness of a moment of an action. And this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. We now have another pair above of Bertelsmanns of New York scenes. Again, they're estimated at $2,000 to $3,000 for the pair. Now, one of the highlights of the sale is we have this interesting picture here by Henry Corner. It's a study for his 1948 painting called The Showboat. And it really depicts some fascinating figures from this series done in '48. He was known as a magical realist, is what he did in the 1940s. Then finally, we have the second of the two Neil paintings. And the estimate for those again is $1,000 to $1,500. Now we're in the main room, and we're going to start with this painting here by David Rowe, a contemporary artist. Looks like a bicycle in there. And now as we move along, we've got more abstract. We've got a picture by Balcom Green of a nude, Chagall to the right of that, Belinda Kaldar, a Hungarian artist, which is an interesting piece, and that's estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Above that as well is another dolly in the sale. Below, Manor of Frank Stella. And we have at the top up here is an interesting picture by William F. Korndoff, who's a Florida artist. So you've got the Everglades, it looks like there. And then coming down, we've got a local artist, Charles Fazzino, in the middle there. And then below that is a poster by Earl Newman for the Students Nonviolent Committee. Mexican artist here. We've got Neerman, a tiled city scene by Harris G. Strong. Going above, we've got a dolly. And then over here, next, we have a Picasso print, which is actually signed. Another Charles Fazzino, a local artist. We move along to the world of Arte and his women. Now we have a really interesting work by Raphael Sawyer. This picture was done in the 1950s of this wonderful woman in profile. It has an estimate of $1,000 to $1,500. And then moving along, we've got another cityscape by Lancelot Ney, an interesting female artist, Ethlyn Cosby Stewart, and that was done in 1933. She was a textile artist, and so this is interesting to see in oil. Below that is a Michael Patterson, The Day at the Beach. We're moving along to a pair of 19th or 18th century Italian pictures with some cows and figures at a river. Here we have a lovely marine by the Scottish artist James McAllister, sailing ship, and below that is a wonderful Boston area artist. It's a female artist named Marion Parkhurst Sloane. And this looks like to be an area in New England. We then move on to a 19th century painting above. Let's focus on this middle one, which this is an unknown artist, but it is signed, and it looks to be from the Parisian school. And below that is a Manor of Guardi picture. It's a view of Venice. Going in the corner here, we're moving over to Emmanuel G. Romano, and it's a couple of still lifes. These were done in the 1960s. And another fascinating picture that we have next to those is a nude, a continental nude, possibly by a Russian artist. It is signed, so a bit of a mystery, but a fascinating looking work. And this work is by Jane Wilson, this landscape, and she's an Iowa artist, and she moved to New York in 1949 when this was made. The next picture is by Pinctus Cremage, And he's an undervalued artist, and he was a contemporary of Soutine and Chagall. Next below, we have a female artist, which we have several by Neil Choate Jones. She's originally from Georgia, and that's what she's known for, her scenes in Georgia. Above that is a member of the Wyatt family, Harriet Wyeth Hurd. And this picture was actually exhibited in 1969 at the Philadelphia Art Museum. Next, we move on to a ballerina by Harry Everett Townsend. And this was exhibited at the World's Fair in 1939. Now we have a really interesting painter by the manner of Michelle Felice Corn. This picture depicts the landing at Plymouth in 1620. Next, we have a nude by the artist Gladys B. Davis. And this was also with the Midtown Gallery. And it was estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Our final work is by James Montgomery Flagg. And this is a portrait of Oscar of the Waldorf. He was the famous maitre d' of Delmonico's Hotel and a cookbook author and the inventor of the Waldorf salad. So this now concludes our portion of the fine art sale, and we look forward to seeing you at the auction.
Hi, and welcome to our October 15th auction preview video of jewelry, silver, and couture. We'll begin here with this really wonderful, this is Georgian Irish silver. I love these figural spouts. It's really just quite nice. An armorial crest of a stag, really beautiful and in good condition. Came from a Manhattan estate. From the same estate, we have this Georgian English silver teapot, which is nice is the form itself, and also it comes with this footed stand, which is really quite sweet. Again, nice 18th century silver. This is J.E. Caldwell, and it is a lidded butter dish, but really just beautiful in form, and what they're known for is this heavy repoussé work. We have two 14 karat gold and sterling cases, faceted sapphire closures, and then we have a sapphire cabochon here. Another two cases, so we have this Tiffany style with ruby cabochon, faceted rubies, I apologize. And then this mermaid box, which is really quite nice. One of my favorite lots in the sale is this really wonderful Russian 875 silver cigarette case, but what's so fun is it's just this really beautiful quality boxing mat. You can even see the folds in the fabric. It's just wonderfully done and unusual. So that's in this sale at $300 to $500. Sweet as can be is this sterling heart-shaped hinged box, jewelry box. It opens. Nice little ring spaces to the interior, and sweet as can be. Again, from a Manhattan estate. We have this Steuben sword in the stone, and it's sterling and 14 karat gold with the original case. Also a key to the box, which is nice. So this is a sweet little set. This is a Korean silver hot pot. Unusual, haven't seen one of these in a while. And really just an interesting lot in the sale at $300 to $500. From our New Rochelle estate, we have this continental silver mounted and blue enamel portrait ewer. So you can see the nice portrait here of a beauty. And then there's two of men on either side of her. Not sure who they are, but it's quite nice. And this is estimated at $600 to $900. Collection of mugs, most are allotted individually. So we have this English silver with the serpent form handle. This one has dogs on it. I believe this one is Tiffany, but it's just a nice collection, and this is just a selection of our mugs for this sale. So check our website for the rest of those, and I know that there's a large group lot also. We have Christoffel animals, and who doesn't love little animals? This looks like my cat, only my cat's probably a little bit meaner. Turtle, fish, elephants, bears, a nice little assortment there. This is a beautiful 3-piece tea set. The maker of this set also worked for Cartier, so just great quality. Here we have an Irish silver basket. So again, just a nice pedestal basket, beautiful repoussé work. It does have a hinged handle. It is monogrammed, really quite beautiful, again from our Manhattan estate. We have Italian silver and enamel clowns, what everyone wants. Really nice selection here. Some of them are marked, and this is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500 for the set. A very large Reed & Barton Francis I flatware set, 224 pieces, and it is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. So this is one of the stars of our show. So this is a Tiffany Jean Moore for Tiffany & Company sterling and enamel circus set. So you can just see here a beautiful set of the circus, but what's really nice also is that it is accompanied by this custom-made display case that the consignor's husband designed, and we have his original drawings. And it's just so sweet. I didn't put the glass in because I wanted you to be able to see the interior without the glare, and there's also a top so it can be lit. There are images of this on our website. It's sweet as can be, whimsical, in great condition, and this is estimated $8,000 to $12,000. And this fellow, he does stand up just because of the tablecloth. He just has a little bit of trouble, but he's in very good condition as well as all the other pieces. And that came from a local Larchmont estate. And just by complete happenstance, we have this two-piece Jean Moore for Tiffany & Company large enamel decorated elephant with the rider. So those two pieces together are estimated at $600 to $900. From our Gutenberg, New Jersey estate, we have this early Tiffany & Company porringer, sterling, but if you just see, it's hard to see here on the video, I'm sure, but this is a parade of children with musical instruments. They're dancing, and it's very whimsical and sweet. From New Jersey, we have this silver plate and English silver pitcher. So this is hinge top, and this one's just a plain pitcher, but the two are together at $400 to $600. Again, from Gutenberg, New Jersey, another early Tiffany piece. So this mug with just this nice kind of geometric design panels. From New Rochelle, we have this silver portrait box with a hinged top. Collection of Russian items. So we have this malachite box with imperial crest. This is by Henrik Vinograd. We have two enamel buckles, and then a plique azure spoon. Some condition issues, but really I love the process itself. And then this enamel decorated spoon. Another collection of small boxes. So we have a portrait box, a little match strike. We have this Chinese box, and then a little Italian enamel decorated box. Skipping over to some jewelry, Victorian grouping. So we have a lover's knot brooch with the central diamond, and then we have this fob with enamel decoration. It is Victorian. Collection of bar pins, all seed pearls with some blue colored stones, possibly sapphires. Two 18-karat gold rings. So we have this cluster ring accented by rubies, and this 18-karat gold and angel skin coral cabochon. Skipping back, this is very nice, and it is a continental silver and blue guilloche enamel frame with two portrait holes with laurel wreath surrounds, and this is at $500 to $700. More contemporary piece, we have a Mickelson mid-century silver bowl with ebonized handles. This came from a Greenwich estate. Art Nouveau collection of bread plates. I know I'm skipping around here. And this is at $400 to $600. We have a collection of Tiffany & Company silver owls. So we have the shakers, and then this mustard pot with a cobalt liner. But sweet as can be, I love all the figural animal pieces. Skipping back, we have these two Art Deco brooches, nice filigree and diamond, and a bow form brooch with filigree and blue stones. Again, from our Larchmont estate, the same as our circus, is this 14-karat gold Tiffany & Company bamboo form pen with the original dust bag. This is a Black Star and Frost travel pencil, really quite nice. And it is, here it is extended, and then if I can figure it out, here it is when it is closed. More Tiffany pieces in the sale. We have this Paloma Picasso for Tiffany swirl brooch with the dust bag, 18-karat gold. And here we have this wonderful Tiffany & Company 14-karat gold travel frame. So you can see here it is open, and then it easily just closes up. It is monogrammed, it comes with the Tiffany bag. We'll jump over here to this Victorian 14-karat gold hinge bracelet. Wonderful with the coral cabochons and diamond accents. It is hinged, and on the alternate side you have these lozenge form frames with kind of a floral design. 18-karat gold modernist brooch with diamond accents. We have an 18-karat gold ring with a jade cabochon. It is signed Gennaro. This is for all of our Lord of the Rings fans. This is a 10-karat yellow gold, the only ring. and the inscription is on the exterior and the interior of the band at $300 to $500. And this was purchased and resized by Consignor Provenance. This was originally did display a French hallmark of an eagle's head representing 18 karat gold. That has since been removed, but it's really a quite nice 18 karat gold ring with an old mine cut diamond. Really very pretty. 2 David Yurman rings, men's rings in 18 karat gold. This is a pendant by Patience Morgan, 18 karat gold with a central emerald. Really quite nice in this kind of, organic form. And then jumping over to a piece of silver, this is continental silver with enamel decoration, colored gems, pearls, and a carnelian cabochon. Unfortunately, it's missing 1 foot, but it's really quite sweet with a gold wash to the interior. Jumping over to more jewelry. From a Greenwich estate, we have this wonderful collection of costume jewelry, silver, a little bit of gold. I mainly like this because of the dog brooch. So this is an artist-made silver brooch of a bulldog. Kenneth J. Lane, this is really quite sweet. There is a condition issue to the back, just a little crack to the top. Also David Anderson, George Jensen, this is Mexican silver. So it's just a nice collection at $300 to $500. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, we have this gold grouping. So this is a gold brooch with diamonds, 2 gold rings, and this is just a gilt metal cameo. From a Bronxville estate, we have this wonderful heart-formed diamond pendant and this filigree 14 karat gold bracelet with diamond accents. From this same estate, it's currently at GIA. We have an over 2 carat round brilliant cut diamond that will be included in this auction, estimated at $5,000 to $7,000. Everything will be updated on our website on Monday, so please check back for that. From a Mamaroneck estate, we have these 2 amethyst brooch or pendants. So we have a 14 karat gold and amethyst pendant and this antique 14 karat gold amethyst and seed pearl brooch. 2 brooches, 1 feather form and 1 ruffle edge. We have this collection of bicolor gold 14 karat with a brooch and a pair of Tiffany knot earrings in yellow and rose gold. From a New Rochelle estate, we have this carved carnelian jewelry. So we have this men's carnelian ring and then this wonderful 14 karat gold intaglio of a soldier or a god. So really quite nice, the 2 together. Collection from our Greenwich estate, we have this wonderful pair of 18 karat gold mounted circular malachite earrings, and it's accompanied by these 3 gold mounted single earrings. This is a James Avery bracelet in 18 karat gold, quite nice. Tiffany & Company bracelet or chain link bracelet in 18 karat gold. Collection of cufflinks. So we have 2 pair of sterling and enamel cufflinks. These are 14 karat gold and really quite sweet. The 2 eyes with 1 has a tear. And then we have this pair of kind of cube form tricolor gold and platinum cufflinks. And then this is a Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold bracelet. Jumping back, we have these 2 Elsa Peretti for Tiffany & Company openwork apple form pendants. This is 18 karat gold and this is in a Native American style of the Haida eagle with a single diamond accent, really quite nice. This is a puzzle ring in 14 karat gold. The reason it has that here is because I don't want it to come undone. Pair of football cufflinks in 14 karat gold. Here we have a carnelian intaglio, or it's actually a signet or familial crest. Collection of, so these are 14 karat gold, these are 14 karat gold, and this pair of earrings has the options of adding these enhancers. Similar setup here, but this is 18 karat gold and it's Tiffany & Company. So I just put on 2 of the options. So you have tiger's eye, lapis, and onyx, and these can be all interchanged for however you'd like to wear it. Victorian necklace. So this is 14 karat gold and it's kind of a chatelaine style, but it's nice. It's a slide pendant. So if you were so inclined, it can be altered. And there's a fob, a seal stamp, and then a watch key or a clock key. 2 pair of earrings, so we have Mabe pearls in 18 karat gold and then 14 karat gold onyx and diamonds. This is Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold with the intaglio and then this kind of sword form bar pin. So from a local Larchmont estate, we have this wonderful collection of 14 karat gold. So we have a carved cameo ring and then a carved cameo pendant on a 14 karat gold chain. From the same estate, we have this 14 karat gold bracelet with a 10 karat gold fob. And this is smoky quartz and a familial crest. Collection of rings. So we have a diamond cluster ring, a Victorian style hand ring, 3 enamel bands, and then this little diamond ring. Pair of 18 karat gold earrings in this. Actually, they look like Henry Dunay, but they are not signed. This is Tiffany & Company, German, and it is a bicolor gold bracelet in 18 karat gold. This is Cartier, it's 18 karat gold. Unfortunately, there are some bends, but hopefully someone can purchase this and fix it. Martine 14 karat gold hinged bracelet with white enamel work. One of my favorite pieces in the sale is this Cartier bunny. Again, figural jewelry is my thing. It's 18 karat gold, diamond tail, ruby nose, diamond eyes, and little turquoise beads. Very, very sweet. And it is signed on the underside. This is Tiffany & Company with the original dust bag, this little double leaf brooch. 14 karat gold nautical kind of brooch of seaweed with two little pearl accents. A pair of 18 karat gold brooches. 18 karat gold jewelry, 2 brooches with ruby accents. We have a pair of Fox Hunt Essex crystal cufflinks, really quite sweet, set in 14 karat gold. Tiffany & Company wreath form brooch, perfect for the upcoming holidays. And then right next door we have a 14 karat gold spider brooch, which is also perfect for the most recent upcoming holiday of Halloween. We have this grouping of 14 karat gold, bicolor gold, brooches and earrings. We have this B&F carved crystal and ruby and diamond floral brooch, 18 karat gold and coral brooch. We have this 3-piece 14 karat gold suite of roses with diamond accents. I mean, I don't know what I like best, what's inside or the box itself. Wonderful antique jewelry grouping, 3-piece suite of carved cameos set in 14 karat gold with black enamel line work and diamond accents. From our New Rochelle estate, we have this wonderful gilt silver box with enamel decoration, wonderful painted scene to the top, and enamel decoration to the sides. So really quite sweet. This is a Saint Jacques and Marcus brooch with a interior portrait of a beauty and a diamond surround. Art Nouveau French clip of a beauty with ruby and diamond accents. This 3-piece suite is absolutely wonderful. Antique French diamonds, carved cameos of beauties and pearls of the utmost quality. Really, it's beautiful. Look at the underside. Everything about this just screams quality. Again, Victorian 14 karat gold, black enamel work, floral motif, absolutely beautiful, heavy, great quality. These are continental, probably Greek, little high carat, 18 karat gold at least, earrings of chimera or lion's heads. So this is a little marriage of parts. So we have this 14 karat gold Laponia modernist chain, but it's suspending this artist made 22 karat gold pendant of 2 nudes holding a organic form opal. It's absolutely beautiful, perfectly well matched in the necklace and the pendant, and it's wonderfully done. One of just my favorite things in the sale, and there's a few of them I know, is this 18 karat gold brooch, center carved plaque of the 3 graces with a diamond surround, from the same estate as most of this selection, and it's just beautiful, really, really beautiful. This is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. 14 karat gold mounted portrait plaque of a young girl with a dog, again sweet with a little pup. This is continental silver with rubies, emeralds, seed pearls, and a central portrait of a beauty. This is 14 karat gold, central enamel decorated plaque of the goddess of wheat, which is quite sweet. We have a pair of Victorian Tal d'Epern hinged bracelets with the black enamel decoration, really quite nice. Unusual to see a pair. Cartier gold bar, really quite nice, estimated $800 to $1,200 from Mamaroneck estate. This is 14 karat gold chain. We have this continental gold mounted plaque of a lady and her lady in waiting. There's a floral surround. Individually allotted is this 18 karat gold brooch or pendant of an enamel decorated beauty. Another one of my favorite pieces in the sale is this 14 karat gold chain suspending a high carat gold opal and colored gem pendant with the drop of an opal. It's beautiful. The play of color in this opal is just really very, very beautiful. Pair of 14 karat gold portraits of young girls. These are, again, absolutely wonderful. Silver topped gold with carved cameos, emeralds, and pearls. And then last but not least, I know I said I've had a few favorites, but this is my absolute favorite in the sale. This is Continental 18 karat gold, central carved moonstone of a moon's face with 2 rubies, 2 sapphires, and a diamond surround. The bail is platinum with sapphires, and it's on a 14 karat gold chain. It's wonderful. It's of the utmost quality. Let's just take a look at the underside quickly. It's really just so beautiful. Can't say enough good stuff about this piece. And this came from a Scarsdale estate. And that wraps it up for our selection of jewelry and silver, and we hope to see you on October 15th.